My first theater experience was in first grade, and it was after school theater. And it was the first time I kind of stepped away and did my own thing from my family, and I felt like a big girl, and it was so fun, but so scary, terrifying. But then I loved the adrenaline rush. It was amazing. I kind of got the door open, and then here I am. I think especially theater is a time in my day to kind of ground myself, but also be very brave and vulnerable at the same time. And it's both cathartic, but also such an adrenaline rush. Theater has always been a thing where I've never gotten super comfortable being on stage and acting. I always have a lot of nerves. But for some reason I keep coming back. It's the only time that I see myself kind of wanting to be nervous and enjoying that feeling and enjoying the release of going up on stage and then realizing that it's not that scary. In film production, freshman year, we had the option to make a short film or do a monologue. And immediately I was like, okay, I haven't done acting for a bit of time, and I just felt more comfortable with the monologue. So I jumped in and did that and recorded it. That was the first time that I realized, oh shoot, why did I leave something that I love? In a lot of ways too, it was the perfect time because I was just joining Windward and I was so nervous and felt out of place, especially because of COVID and you couldn't really meet people. And I don't know, it was so nice to have a kind of home within a home. I remember I did Peter and the Starcatcher my sophomore year. It was a very special experience. It required so much work and effort, and especially a play like that. It was always moving, you're always on stage, you're always doing something. My junior year, I was in Spring Awakening, and I was in the Laramie Project. The Laramie Project sticks out in terms of the projects I've done at Windward just because it was such a heavy piece, but also required the whole ensemble to be so truthful with each other and vulnerable with each other and trust each other in a way that we hadn't really explored before. We were making choices that were creating change in our community and creating change outside of the community. I wrote and directed and produced and acted in a film that I made with my friend Hope called Candyland. It was a short film about a woman with a Candyland board game addiction. It was fun because it was the first time we were actually making our own work and being a part of it in every way we could. We ended up getting Audience Choice Award at the MAFL, and I got Best Actress, which was fun too. It also got into LA Short's Digital Edition Film Festival, which was really cool. It's weird saying what the arts community and theater has done for me at Windward, because Windward's theater and just the arts community in general gave me a big hug and took me in such a lovely way, and I enjoyed all these different outlets of art, whether it was visual art or film or acting, and I don't know, I felt like I was really given the opportunity to explore all of that. I can't thank all the teachers enough for giving me a space to explore my creativity, because I just got totally surrounded by a world that I enjoyed and made me feel loved.